Mary Vogel, long-term employee. We've worked together for quite a few years. She hired in about the same time we opened the property, the resort in '96. So you were, I'm sure, here for opening day. Remember that? Yeah, fondly. Mary is, she's really, when you talk about her, think about an ideal associate, it's Mary. She's always here, always ready to work, dependable. And she's a pretty good fisher person. A couple of us went fishing, and I think she had one on before we hadn't had our lines in the water. Mary was nominated by her manager, and I'll read what she had to say about her, and she's an aspiring writer, so bear with us here. On a daily basis, Mary Vogel shows a great deal of effort towards helping our guests and serving them in a helpful and polite way. Though Mary has a few instances where her concern for our guests is highlighted. Side note here, have you ever saved anybody's life?
No.
Recently, she was working on a jackpot for a guest, and his wife mentioned that it was his birthday. Without being asked or prompted, Mary took it upon herself to go to the slot booth and announce our guest's birthday over our PA and wish him a happy birthday. And you think this is bad up here. These guys they have a little trouble sometimes grabbing that mic and making an announcement over the floor. And they don't like anybody watching him do it either. He and his wife were delighted to hear his birthday wishes, and especially grateful to Mary. On another occasion, Mary escorted an elderly gentleman to the restroom, and because he had said he wasn't sure if he would remember where his machine was, she voluntarily waited outside the restroom until he came back out and then walked off, arm in arm together, back to his machine. And yet, on a different day, as Mary was on her way to handle something on the floor, she noticed an elderly lady with a cane who was spinning around in a slow circle. Though she was actually heading someplace else, Mary stopped to help the elderly guest. Mary ended up finding out that our guest was blind and was lost and looking for her blind husband. And that the spinning in a circle and tapping her cane was actually a blind person's call for help. In the end, Mary stayed with our guest and eventually reunited with her husband. And I have one question that bothered me for 2 months. How did you find out that spinning in a circle and tapping was...
She told me. She wasn't really spinning so much as just tapping slowly in a circle.
Great. Because I watched for these people now. These are really just a few of the nice and caring things that Mary displays on a consistent basis, always with a smile and some true kindness and a willingness to help. Thank you, Mary.